And that's how I solve world hunger.
Oh, I'm so hungry, John.
Apparently I didn't.
You stop some hunger. Hello, welcome back. Episode 8.
Hey, thanks for coming back after episode 7.
Yeah, that,
Well, for that.
that was a rough one.
But we're here. We got through it, and we have more fun things to talk about.
We like to put out a personal apology for episode 7.
That's right.
And if it... That was wrong. Maybe you could have...
I just wanted to push one. I don't know what it is.
Can you do that on the trombone?
No, still learning.
Dang.
I'm still
He's got notes, though.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
can play like a note.
I can play a note really loudly.
Is the note A?
No, I think it's like a B flat or something. Whatever's in first position. I don't
Not even the kind of unique. B flat.
Apparently, that's the one that they teach you. I don't know. Right?
I was talking to him today because he said he's never played a wind instrument before. I've never played a wind instrument before, but I
You guys ever took recorder classes in school?
Oh wait, no. I did actually.
I actually never had a
would count.
recorder class.
You never rowed your little boat?
No, but I stayed away from wind instruments because they've got the spit thing you have
Yeah.
to clean,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think that is filthy. And JJ has a unique way of cleaning his spit, is what he's told
You
me
just
in the past.
you just turn the instrument up and then you just drink it back out because it
You
came
drink
out
it?
of you already.
Reproduces, like brings it back, return to sender kind of deal.
Alright.
We're not doing great on the follow-up from episode 7.
Sorry, we were so gross last time. Anyways, here's more gross
We're
stuff
here
to
to
talk
beat
about.
that. All right, we're done. I'm sorry. We're done being gross, icky boys.
Icky gross boys. Okay. We each have picked out
We have a segment.
A segment. We're
We're really all about these segments recently.
I mean, we like segments. Segments are good. They take up time and it's funny.
We need like a cool jingle and like animation for each segment.
If only there was someone who could make a nice jingle.
Oh, I can make jingles. Oh,
Oh,
Am I the
that
asshole?
sounds like you just built.
that's
you just
I
booted
like
up
I
a-
like that sound.
You just booted up a desktop.
Yeah.
like that was Windows XP.
It is a sound.
We got to use that one more.
I'm trying to. That's why I use it. Am I the Asshole is a subreddit known for people where they post their stories to get other online individuals' opinions on whether or not the thing they did makes them the asshole in that situation or not. So we each have picked out a post from the subreddit.
We've each picked out an asshole
An asshole.
Yeah.
And we will be judging them.
based on quality, shape.
Rise, the bakes, time spent in the oven, shaping.
You're way too bread pilled recently, making all this sourdough. Like everything's bread.
I was trying to make it raunchy, and you made it bready.
I made it doughy, a little yeasty, actually.
It's quick story time. So JJ has been making all these different breads, sourdough, French loaves, like,
Focaccia.
and I've taken the role of JJ's bread sommelier. So he gives me his bread and I eat it and I grade it.
John's been eating my bread.
I think you've averaged about a 7 out of 10 so far. Pretty good.
Decent bread.
Yeah.
what John
well-
doesn't know is that every like 2 or 3 loaves I give him a store-bought loaf to mix him up and make sure he stays on his toes.
I was gonna say he wouldn't give you the failures, so
He's giving me the failures. He gave me a burnt one the other day.
I gave him some mega failures. I straight up had a loaf that, like, when I put it in the oven, smelled like a beer.
Oh.
Like, it was really over fermented. Like,
Oh,
way
man.
past the point that anyone should eat it. And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna bake
I mean,
it.
John's an alcoholic. He would
You gave me that one. The bottom of it was burnt. The top of it was okay. I ate it for like that day you gave it to me. I ate like some bits off it, dipped in olive oil. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
The next day, it was just stale. Like it was just a brick. Like it just something in it was just like, no, I don't need to exist. And I had to just throw it out. I was like, wow.
Yeah, those they have a tough time lasting long. I put mine in the fridge too, so it like tries to keep the moisture in it. But
Well, and that's what I was gonna ask. When you're judging, are you allowed to use craft your own olive oils or your own dips or something?
Yeah, I like to give it a taste just as is. Then I like to kind of dip it in some olive oil, see what that mouthfeel is like.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll toast some.
Yeah.
Do that.
John's all about that mouthfeel.
And there's some breads that like you don't even need. Like sourdough, I think has enough of a flavor profile on its own, if cooked correctly, that you probably don't even need to put it in olive.
For the most part, I think there's things that enhances it, makes it
Yeah.
better. But like the ones that I make have been under sour because my sourdough starter
Not
isn't
sour enough.
developed yet.
Yeah, the sourness has been lacking a little bit.
Yeah. Was that in your notes to him?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not something I could fix immediately. It takes time. Like the starter
7
has
out
to
of 10.
develop.
Not enough
You're
sour.
you're too nice to your sour. You have to mistreat your sour.
You gotta bend your sour.
I talk
over.
shit to my sour every day. All right. I open the fridge, I take it out, and I say, "You little bitch, you gotta get
You are the
sour. All right, get spiteful." And then I throw it back in the fridge, and I give it a little pat on the head, a little kiss.
Sorry.
I'm
so sorry.
I'm so sorry. I put a blanket on it. Yeah. So yeah, good tangent. Good bread tangent.
Bread.
Anyways, we have a post. Who wants to go first?
You.
Me?
You want to go first?
No, I don't.
Yep.
No, I
He's
don't.
a little shy.
I do want to go
It's
first.
Yu-Gi-Oh rules, but you go first.
Okay, so I picked this one out from, it says a month ago, and it goes, the title says, "Someone at work stole my chair, so I had them arrested. I got a new job in sales working for a company that sells access control systems, CCTV systems, and etc.
Wow.
The
This
chair,
guy's instantly the asshole. He works in sales.
For closed circuit TV sales is
quick to make
bananas.
judgment. The chair in my cubicle was uncomfortable AF. So one day I bought in my own Herman Miller Aeron chair, which
That's
is very
expensive.
That's a good one.
expensive chair.
That is expensive.
Very expensive chair. If you didn't know,
He had a good commission check for that.
Herman Millers are like thousands.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
that's not a cheap chair.
Yeah. So that was day 3. On day 4, it went missing. I looked around and another sales rep was sitting in it. I asked for it back, but he basically told me to F off. I went and spoke to the owner of the company. Wow, he went straight to the owner.
I would have too. Herman Miller?
I mean,
Dude.
yeah. He told me that the chairs aren't reserved. They are first come, first serve. I
But
explained
that's
that
his chair.
I own the chair and it cost. I'm getting there. He
Sorry.
owned the chair and it cost me $1,800. He told me that I need to come in earlier if I want that chair.
Dude, I'm getting fired up. I'm getting mad.
The next day, the same guy was sitting in it when I got to the office. I told him to give it back or I was going to call the cops. He refused, so I called the cops. It was quite the scene, but in the end, he admitted that he took my $1,800 chair. This is in all caps, by the way. I was prepared. I had the receipt, which showed the serial number. Yes, these chairs all have serial numbers. They asked me if I wanted to press charges.
Yes.
My new boss said I would be terminated if I had him arrested. So I said, yes, absolutely. I want to press
Who the fuck
charges.
is your boss? The boss was part of the problem.
The boss is part of the problem. He's probably colluding with the other guy. They split the chairs on odd days. My new boss fired me on the spot, so I carried my chair out with me while I was leaving. And yes, the cops arrested the dude who took my chair. The dude who took my chair has been in the industry for 15 years, but he's going to lose his security license, which means he won't be able to work in the industry anymore.
Good.
He's going to lose his job. I don't give a shit. He shouldn't have stolen my chair. Am I the asshole for making this dude lose his job? No.
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck
dude.
him.
And honestly, I would even with your boss, that could be wrongful termination or something too. Like there's definitely a
Yeah.
possible legal avenue for that.
It's gotta be.
That-
Well,
and your boss is creating there's like a something workplace
hostile
Yeah,
workplace
100%.
environment.
The workplace
Yeah.
culture.
Yeah, there's like a bunch you could do with that. Fuck that guy.
He's
Fuck both of
ruining
them.
it. And the thing is, I have a Herman Miller chair at home, and like, yeah, they're really nice. If somebody took that chair from me, I'd be like, fucking.
I would be throwing. I was ready to throw hands at the very beginning,
I'd be like John Wick when they killed his dog, just fucking
dude.
go in there.
I mean, not even from. I've never sat in a Herman Miller, but like spending that much money on something, somebody takes that thing and is like, "Fuck off, it's mine."
No.
We're fighting.
No,
I'm
it's
not.
immediate. Like the top button of my collar comes off, and then I'm rolling up the sleeve.
That's not.
Hold my
no.
earrings,
And then the owner did go and just
yeah,
be
to be like
flat
fucking.
about it.
That's
Yeah.
like such an I don't care response. Just
Like,
like,
really?
well, the chairs around here are normally first come, first serve. So,
Yeah, and it's like,
okay.
well,
I brought the chair.
yeah. I guess there's, I don't know, maybe there's like a little, I wonder if there's any sort of context missing because it's such an asshole move. But then again, like people in the workplace can just be straight up.
But
Like,
yeah, if they don't
just
like you.
don't care and will tell you to fuck off.
Well,
I mean,
take to the comments, JJ. Do some deep dives. Tell
Yeah,
us if
take to
there's
the
anything
comments.
interesting. Is the OP responded to anything, or
let me open some.
because like we don't necessarily need to know what other people. I mean, we can talk about what other people think, but like if they're saying that he's the asshole, they're wrong. But
It sounds like everyone is mostly in agreement with this guy.
Yeah.
It's one thing if all the chairs in the office are like just a certain way and like
Yeah.
people just take a chair. It's another thing if like it's a person's chair at their desk. They specifically brought it in. It's different than all the other chairs.
It's $2,000 fucking dollars.
and you obviously were just like, oh, I want that chair. So you go, you take the chair from your desk to that guy's desk and switch them. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Many comments are like, you can sue them back for retaliation firing.
I was going to say, there's some legal way you can do that for sure.
They're like, you're about to have a lot more $1,800 chairs.
Yeah. You could make great money from that. And then fuck the guy who is like not willing to do.
Sales guy.
Dude, I'm so.
That's salespeople.
You're right. And like, I wanted to talk about that earlier. That was my first question. Like, I wonder what the CCTV sales industry is like. Like, who are you cold calling? The owner of Target? Like, I don't franchised stores, maybe.
He had a good commission check for that Herman Miller chair, though. He was probably
100%.
Make some money.
Dude, that's bananas.
Yeah, I don't think anybody would be able to defend that because that's
Well, other than those two fucks.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how they have that.
I'm trying to like not to devil's advocate, but be like
what situation?
Like, okay, yeah, like the chair was in the office and maybe you didn't know it was the guy's chair, so you took it. But then as soon as the guy's like, oh, by the way, that's my chair, it's like, yeah, you can have it back. Like,
yeah.
Sorry.
I paid $1,800 for that chair. If I come up to you and I say, that's my chair, I paid $2,000 for it, give it back.
Here you go.
Like, no. Like,
it's also kind of like maybe like in housing or like even like a frat type thing where it's like he's the new guy in the office and that guy's been working there 15 years. So people have that mentality of like, I can do whatever I want around here.
Yeah, so he deserves an $1,800 chair owned by somebody else. Yeah. Fuck that guy, dude.
Deserved. All right, we're all in agreement. Fuck
That's
that guy.
Insane.
Not the asshole. You got him fired for good reason.
Man. I'm heated.
You go left, Jeff. All right, Colin, what's yours?
Okay. Mine is from almost a year ago, 328 days ago.
Ooh.
Posted by user Woke Beans, which is relevant. Am I the asshole for pretending to think beans and chili are woke to prank my cousin who is obsessed with being anti-woke and who loves chili?
What beans are woke?
My cousin is known for making chili, and he's good at it. He makes his own chili flakes from his secret combination of various dried chilies. It has a very nice kick. It's like the perfect amount of spice. It's hot, but not too hot. He also always adds kidney beans, not canned beans either. What is that supposed to be? Locally sourced
Kidney beans?
grown.
He only uses the best ingredients.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, for the past 2 or 3 years, my cousin has become obsessed with all this bullshit about what is or isn't woke and how woke things are the end of the world. He's always been a good dude, so I don't know what his bag is, but he's completely obsessed. It's annoying. I love the vocabulary going on here.
I've never heard somebody refer to somebody else's business as like what their bag is.
I don't know what your bag is, bro.
Who knows what's in his bag?
I was trying to start using that.
So the other weekend I was at his place and he was making his famous chili. So he got the idea for a little prank. I was like, I'm surprised you still put beans in your chili. He was like, what? Why? I was like, beans and chili are so woke. Everyone is saying so. He was like, what do you mean? And he was like genuinely concerned, as if this was something serious. I said something like, yeah, beans and chili are woke. The original conservative Texans who made chili only used meat and chili. San Francisco liberals started adding beans to chili in the 60s because so many hippies were vegetarian. Now all the woke scientists are saying beans are a better protein source than meat. He didn't say anything to that.
Oh, no.
I kind of just assumed he'd know I was fucking with him and get the joke. We have always fucked around with each other and jokes about and all. But he was quiet all dinner. Just yesterday, I was back again at his place, and he was making his chili again. There were no beans. It was a totally different chili. This guy has been making his chili with beans for like 15 years. I was like, what's up? Where's the beans? He was like, I don't fuck with that woke shit. I was like, what? He was like, beans and chili are woke. Even you know that. Everyone else was like, what? Because what? I was like, dude, I was just fucking with you. He got really angry. He dumped his chili in the sink and told everyone to go home.
Wow.
I thought he was pranking me back or something, but he was serious. The dude totally lost it. He texted me later and said this exact thing. Quote, I researched this online and it turns out you really were lying to me. Beans are, the letter R, not woke. How could you do this?
How could you betray me like this?
We went back and forth for a bit. his position is, even though we have historically pranked each other, I went too far that I betrayed him, that I made him question his chili. I tried to ask him if this at all made him think he cared too much about woke. Like, what if beans and chili was woke? So what? He ignored that and demanded I apologize. Did I take this too far?
I'm still trying to process how someone could get so mad over beans in chili specifically.
I just need to say
And that.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No. That's it. I'm just frazzled by all that.
This is probably one of my favorite quotes of literature of all time. Yeah, beans and chili are woke. The original conservative Texans who made chili only used meat and chili. San Francisco liberals started adding beans to chili in the 60s because so many hippies were vegetarian. Now all the woke scientists are saying beans are a better protein source than meat.
That
All the woke scientists.
To pull that out of the just like your
so believable. I would, if somebody told me that, I'd be like, dude, hell yeah.
fucking
That makes total sense. I believe it now.
the liberal San Franciscoans of the 60s.
They threw the beans in my beanless chili.
So
I
from
think-
a standpoint, yeah.
I think part of the problem here is this guy making the chili. How much chili is he making? He's making chili like every day.
Yeah, this is two separate
He said the recipe was what, 15 years he's been
Yeah.
making the same chili.
Yeah.
So chili seems to be his entire identity, you know.
Existence.
And in a way, by questioning his chili, he really starts to question himself. And that could be a problem.
Core principles of his life.
It actually says this guy has been making his chili with beans for like 15 years. So there could have been a predecessor without beans to
You
it.
gotta have you gotta have beans in your chili.
You gotta have
Oh,
chili in your chili.
that was before it became woke, though. Yeah.
So is this person the asshole? We should identify that first.
Is this person the asshole?
Is the bean prankster the asshole in this situation?
You know, I'm actually sort of conflicted on this because,
Yeah.
like, one. Okay, maybe I'm not that conflicted. Yeah, I don't think he's the asshole. I
No.
don't think so.
No, I think especially if you have this relationship where you're like we're fucking with each other all the time.
Yeah, it's like it's a constant thing. Like
Yeah.
you should know it was a joke.
I-
But to get that
I'm-
mad.
I'm divided on this one. Because on one hand, like, yes, like you guys joke all the time, it shouldn't be a big deal. On the other hand, chili is this guy's life. It's his livelihood. You can joke about anything else except the chili.
He was like,
Don't
"You should have
jeopardize
known."
the chili.
And it is like definitely his life because from what the story said, there were two separate instances. There was an instance where he told him about the liberal chili, and then there was a second one where the guy got angry with no beans in his chili and poured out his chili and told everyone to leave. And assumedly that happened pretty close together. So
My question is like the way that he describes each of these events, it sounds like people are coming together around this guy for
Yeah.
his chili.
yeah.
Specifically for the
The chili is a centerpiece of this family's life.
The chili's his whole life.
Right.
This is a lot. I'm trying to.
But then,
see.
I mean, I guess I'm not conflicted in the fact that, like, why does he care about things being woke so much? Like, he's just let that go.
He should.
know.
But I mean, beans and chili. Well, kidney beans and chili. Kidney beans and chili are great. I'm trying to think if there's any beans I wouldn't want in my chili.
Lima beans,
Oh, yeah. Don't put lima beans.
garbanzo beans.
No, garbanzo beans are fine in chili.
Are they?
They are fine.
They use
that'd
those
be
to make
fine.
hummus.
Yeah, they'd be fine. I've had garbanzo beans in chili.
Garbanzo beans do go in.
I don't know what kind of whack chili you guys.
John's about to kick us out.
You mentioned
Those are
lima.
woke beans. The woke scientists in Greece made that hummus.
San Francisco's been saying this for years. This is kind of the lima beans thing. My dad actually told me he made a lima bean, and I don't remember what the other ingredient was, but a lima bean pot pie last week for him and my mom for dinner, and they both said it was really good.
Lima bean pop.
Yeah, and I don't think the pie crust was made out of lima bean. I think it was a normal pie crust.
normal
but I
pie
think the
crust.
filling was like lima beans, and he told me over the phone, so I don't have it over text, but it was lima beans and something else. And I was like, that's weird, but like texturally, like I bet it
The mouthfeel?
Yeah. I bet it's not bad. I love the mouthfeel of some lima beans.
I love mouthing my lima beans. Wait, was it a meat sauce that he put in it with the lima beans? Or
I don't think it was
just
a meat.
lima beans?
I think there was something else. There was a second ingredient. I can't remember. Maybe I'll text my dad.
Okay.
And we'll
Okay,
come
okay,
back
okay,
to it
okay.
later in the podcast.
I mean, beans in general are great.
What?
I made these bean burritos one time, and John. Well, no, they were like what, bean tacos that you came
Oh,
over
those
that
were
one time.
great.
Yeah, and
I didn't-
John dug them.
You made the meat ones, and I was like, I'll just stick to those. And then I was like, you know what? I'll try a bean one.
Yeah,
And that was also
it
delicious.
slaps. Beans are versatile. You can season them, do whatever you.
I guess the woke scientist got me. My other source of protein.
It seems like mostly people are like, not the asshole. He's a snowflake.
yeah,
Can you get
yeah,
over it?
Yeah, he is.
But at the same time, yeah, I think he's taking it a little bit too seriously. But also, like John said, I can understand if it's his whole identity.
He should have known the guy was autistic.
What
right?
I'm
He
getting
should've
from this
known.
guy is that his name is like Brad or something, and he cooks chili all the time, and that's how he like
His main
interacts with people
subsistence.
and identifies himself and like takes pride in what he does. And maybe like people coming after his chili like is a no-go for him. You know?
He has a shirt that says "Kiss the Chili Cook."
Yeah.
I think if I'm friends with this guy and we've been fucking around, joking, whatever, like this says, right? I've made jokes about his chili before. Like, if this is his
True.
whole identity,
Yeah.
I've had to have messed around about his chili before. So I don't know. I definitely lean towards not the asshole because this is crazy. but like some of these comments are great. Like, I just can't with this country anymore. Most of them are just like, this is hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah. That's yeah.
Do you eat chili? Do you like chili?
Yeah, I made chili a few times. I think it's an easy dish that you can make to make a lot of leftovers, but I definitely consider it a seasonal dish. Like making it in the winter.
Are you beans in chili guy?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course.
Okay.
Protein source.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
We're all woke. Then.
My mom makes a good chili, and when we were in our apartment complex had like a chili
Yeah, I remember this.
competition.
Yeah.
And the winner got like a $100 gift card to Chili's,
Right.
the restaurant. So I was like, well,
place.
my mom's chili is delicious. I'll just make it, and then we'll get the $100 gift card, and we'll have a night out at Chili's. Of
If
course.
you save that from that, because Chili's was not great at that time, but if you had sat on that Chili's gift card,
True.
now you would get a peak experience.
True.
going to
Yeah,
Chili's.
Bogo's bucks.
they're on the up and up.
Stonks.
But so I cooked this chili, and no one went with me, but I went by myself to the apartment complex's chili cook-off.
That was
Solo
a pretty
chili.
targeted no one.
And I had two roommates at the time. Neither of them wanted to go.
Said, what the fuck?
I'm doing it for them.
Wow.
So I go there and I enter my mom's chili that I cooked. So it wasn't as good, but it was still pretty decent. I had veggies and beans and meat in there, all the good stuff. I lost to someone that put the cheese on top of the chili in the slow cooker.
It's got a little broil kind of action.
And it was like broiled and like goopy on top.
I mean, okay, I can agree with putting cheese in chili, but I think
Definitely put cheese in
but,
chili.
But like in the presentation of it and just like coating the entire top of like a crock pot full of chili with cheese, I think is too much.
That's what I was thinking.
I think it's a per person thing.
I mean, obviously, chili cheese is a thing. Right?
I mean, chili cheese is a thing, for sure.
But I have always made my chili, and then you scoop it in a bowl,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you put cheese,
Yep.
Yeah.
sour cream, whatever,
Green onions on top, whatever
Yeah.
you want. Yeah.
I'm also interested to know, while we're on the topic of chili, what vegetables you put in your chili. Because I can know I'm okay with a few vegetables in my chili. I don't want a lot. I want
no.
a meaty chili.
You want
know?
a meaty chili.
It's normally just like peppers and onions. You put them in there.
Interesting.
Like a bell pepper.
I wouldn't put peppers.
You put bell peppers in your chili?
Maybe like one bell pepper and one like spicier pepper, and then like an onion.
Your family is a pepper family, though, I will say.
Oh,
You
that's
guys do a
true.
lot of peppers. I think every time I've been over to your house to eat, peppers have been involved.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I think I do onions. I've done
Yeah.
celery. Little.
I've done celery.
Nah, I'm not doing celery or carrots in my chili.
Celery, carrots.
No, I don't do carrots.
You don't do carrots in
Not
chili?
my chili. I probably wouldn't be like. It wouldn't taste like it.
I mean, I think it depends how you prep, but like I cut mine like pretty fine, like diced. You
Okay,
know? So
that's
it's like
probably okay.
they're not like big chunks of
Yeah,
carrots,
yeah,
but
yeah.
they're like itty bitty little
Yeah.
little guys.
I do the half cuts of celery, like the crescent looking ones.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Sometimes I'll cut them smaller than that too.
Yeah,
just so
that's
they like
fine. And then tomatoes.
tomatoes. Yeah.
Well, you got to put tomatoes in. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know because you're not a fan of tomatoes.
Are
So-
tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
Seeds, vegetable, fruit. Jesus. I'm sorry. No.
It's a jelly bean.
They're gonna kill me now.
But yeah, tomato. I don't think it's a chili unless you put tomatoes in it, right? Like you can't.
Well, you do
really-
like tomato sauce, but I always
Yeah.
I always cut up like
Diced
a real tomato,
Oh,
like a
nice
diced one.
real
Put it in
tomato.
there.
Yeah.
Core ingredients.
For chili.
We know what the core ingredients of chili
We
is.
think we know.
Oh well, now we have to find out.
You should Google what vegetables are acceptable in chili because I
Yeah.
don't think celery or carrots are on there.
Carrots, I would tend to agree with you on. Celery, 100% is a chili. Meat, beans.
Beans.
The beans is highlights
Battlestar Galactica.
are kidney and pinto. Tomatoes, it says diced and sauce.
Okay.
Aromatics, such as onion and garlic, which, yeah, I agree with.
Yep.
And key spices like chili powder, cumin, and oregano. Simmered in liquid, boiled
Cumin.
water or beer.
Cumin.
Yeah, I think I've always said cumin, but I think the correct way to actually say it is cumin.
Never heard that in my life.
I'm
Cumin.
pretty sure that the way, because I've heard a few chefs say it that way.
I'm gonna
So,
start saying it that way.
um,
No cumin.
let me see. Is celery a common ingredient? It auto-filled it. Is celery a common ingredient? Yes, celery absolutely goes in chili for many people.
Get got by the Google.
Celery
AI
is a must
overview.
in my chili.
I don't
It's-
agree with that.
It's just celery is just like a nothing vehicle, right? Like it's gonna take the flavor
Mm-hmm.
of the chili and it's gonna be a vegetable and it's decent.
But with that
Yeah.
logic, you can say like, oh, zucchini goes in chili because it's the same thing. And it's like this.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Texture.
But zucchini also
Zucchini
takes
has
the
a-
flavor of it.
Yeah, no,
zucchini's
zucchini has a texture. Zucchini's a texture thing.
I'm putting fennel in my chili next time.
I'm
make it
having
taste like licorice.
chili and that's the end of it.
I'm gonna take your crock pot of fennel chili and just throw it out.
Throw it in the sink. Your chili's too woke. It has fennel in it.
Your fucking woke ass chili out of here.
That was a phenomenal thread and a more phenomenal discussion.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, that was pretty great.
Fucking chili.
I don't think the OP posted any. Let me go check the user profile real quick. For
Some of these, yeah, the OP
woke
doesn't really
beans.
post back that often.
Any comment? No comments. One post. Last active 10 months ago.
He knew what he was about. His name is Woke Beans.
He made a burner just to post this story, so
Why
it's,
make him?
he didn't want it traced back to him. He didn't want his beans.
You obviously know where that story came from.
So specific.
Oh, it's someone else that had this happen to them.
Like, why are you making a burner for that? Oh my goodness.
I know you posted this story. I know it was you.
You
I can't,
have no proof.
I can't prove it, but I know it was you.
All right. We need to get off our chili tangent now, John.
I love
what
chili.
do you got for us, buddy?
That's a great question, Colin. Let me pull it up.
My glass, every time I take a sip of water, tastes a little bit like lighter than onions from the jelly beans still.
People aren't supposed to know these.
This
Yeah,
is a
we're not
different
supposed
day.
to know.
This is
It's a different day.
This
We
is
have
the
different
same-
shirts on.
Same glass, different day. All right,
Different shirts.
table decorations. All right,
different
Like,
day.
Everyone's being fooled. Everyone.
All right. 10 months ago from Plastic Cat 9560.
That's a real account for sure. That's not a burner.
My husband got me a vacuum for my 50th birthday.
Okay.
Old.
Title says it all. Turned 50 yesterday. Husband, 53 male. Woke me up, told me he had a surprise for me downstairs. I go downstairs and see a vacuum. Not even wrapped, mind you. He said he thought I'd like a new one since the current one doesn't have the ability to turn off the brush roller when using on hard floors.
Oh, that's a big feature.
I never asked for a new one.
Banana.
It works fine. That was my birthday. Not even a lunch or dinner out. He mentioned a month ago about doing something special and going on a trip. I asked about that, and he said he figured I'd tell him when and where I wanted to go. He never asked where, but did mention several times over the past month he had a surprise for me. Apparently, it was a fucking vacuum. We've been married 17 years. Am I the asshole for hoping or expecting that maybe he could have planned to surprise me with something, anything, something more than an Amazon next day delivery vacuum? When he turned 50, I took him to Hawaii.
Oh, damn.
Maybe I'm just being hypersensitive. Turning 50 has been a hard number for me. Parents and grandparents all passed in that decade.
That's the end of it.
There's an edit that clarifies what type of vacuum cleaner it is.
Okay, I was about to ask this question.
Yeah.
This is very important.
It's a Eureka Power Speed canister vacuum.
I'm looking. Oh, you got it? All right.
Eureka Power.
I've never heard of this model before, and I'm privy to vacuums.
Eureka Power Speed upright vacuum.
How much is it?
Canister vacuum.
Canister. I think that is the same one. I'm looking at a range of like 70 to like $90 on average.
Oh no!
It's less than $100.
How long ago was this post?
10 months.
Yeah, that price wouldn't have shifted that much. JJ, you want to give your thoughts on it first?
I'll
go after if you want, or I can go first. Whatever, if you need to collect yourself.
I almost wish this was from the perspective of the guy who bought the vacuum. My wife is mad at me because I got her a gift she really needed, a vacuum. Am I the asshole?
Our current vacuum is shit.
She complains about it all the time. No, I think I definitely not. I think 50 is one of those where it's like, I mean, everyone cares about the big tens, right? Your 20s, your 30s, 40s. Like, I mean, we're turning 30s this year.
Not me.
I
Except for
turned
John.
30 in a week and a day.
Big old.
Wow.
And I'm definitely not getting you a vacuum.
You're going to turn 30 on when this episode comes out.
Oh, will I? Because it is. It's gonna be the Monday that I will
Happy birthday.
not be doing anything.
You're ancient. Oh,
I know.
You're crazy.
I might be gone by then. I mean, it's possible.
Oh my god. That's what I'm saying is that like that is a little bit like I think some people would have appreciated it on a birthday that wasn't a 10, you know? Like if it was like a 31st, a 32nd, whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, whatever, like cool, thanks. Like I appreciate that.
Inherently,
Yeah.
a vacuum is not a bad gift.
No, it's
for a
not.
birthday.
I mean, well, for us, like
That-
for a kid, it's like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. For the right age, right? I do also think the brand and the level of vacuum. If you're gonna get a vacuum for a birthday, you
For
need
a
to
gift.
go with like a
Get a good vacuum.
like what, a Hoover. Is that what it is?
Hoover?
Is that what the or like the
The
really
Dyson
the
vacuums are pretty cool.
Dyson?
I do have a
the thin
Dyson.
ones.
They are pretty sick.
When I did loss prevention, that was the number one vacuum that was pushed out, and it was common for vacuums to get pushed out.
Wow.
It was Dyson vacuums because they had insane resale market.
God
So
dang.
Do you guys think it's a little passive aggressive to give your spouse a vacuum for their birthday? Like, the house could use some more cleaning, probably. Like,
I think I see that as a we gift. Like that's a gift for both of us because
not a 50th birthday.
no, definitely not a
Yeah,
50.
no, not a
and
50th.
she set the precedent for a trip to Hawaii, right?
Yeah,
He
true.
built it up like I have this amazing gift. It's a $70 vacuum, and then I agree with her about lunch or dinner because for me that's the bare minimum, right?
Yeah,
Like,
no, you
with-
should
like,
have already. That should have been included.
Yeah,
like the fact
that's
that they
the thing.
didn't do that.
You're going out and you're doing.
You
Something.
already lost,
right?
Like, yeah.
So I initially it was funny because John, you were reading the story, and in the very beginning, it was like my husband woke me up, brought me downstairs, and showed me a vacuum. And in my head, I'm like, "This is John. This is 100% John." And then it got worse and worse and worse. And I was like, "Never mind, John's not that."
I don't
bad."
think I would
So-
be that bad.
No.
Like I would put effort.
And
Right,
well,
big
the
level.
thing the key for me was it wasn't wrapped. That was-
Okay, fair.
it not being wrapped, there's no presentation to it, no like pizzazz. There's no like. It feels like there's no effort put in. It was just like I bought a vacuum. It was on sale.
Well, and yeah, if it was, she said next day shipping, because she said he was building it up. That he had this big.
That is
thing.
crazy.
Yeah.
And then he has a next day shipping vacuum. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He wakes her up,
yeah.
takes her downstairs, and is like, there it
funny.
is. Check out that bad boy.
It
It's got a different, what is it, bristle setting?
Different bristles for the hardwood floors.
could fit so much dust in this bad boy. Slaps vacuum.
We just had this discussion. I'm a gifter anyways, so like that's
You go
not-
crazy with the gifts. You
that's
actually annoy me.
not sufficient. Like I don't know.
Can't believe how nice of a guy you
Like,
are.
oh, he's so nice.
Fucking, I hate you.
I
don't
love
buy you.
love getting unique gifts for people and seeing reactions to stupid stuff or funny stuff or cool stuff or whatever. But beside the point, that is insane, especially if you're married for 17 years. You understand her interests, you understand her likes. She set the precedent with the Hawaii trip on your 50th. It's 3 years later. You have 3 more years to plan it after that.
Wait. Did they say how long they've been married for?
17 years.
Fuck.
17
Yeah,
years.
that's bad.
It's
That's
just
real bad.
It's pretty terrible. And for him to even divert, hey, maybe we'll go on a trip. And she's like, ooh, that's exciting. And then he's like, you can choose.
That's not a gift.
He's not making any effort. He's not making any effort for anything.
Because it depends on the couple and like what their personalities are like. Like I know Nikki would like it if I surprised her with a trip and didn't tell her like a lot of the details and just planned it myself.
Yeah.
But, like I know some people want to have that level of detail and don't like to be surprised in that way. But if you've been married for 17 years, already know that. It's like,
yeah. Well, that's how one of my buddies proposed. Is it was a completely surprise trip. He told her they were going somewhere.
yeah.
But she didn't know where, and then they went to Yosemite, and he proposed. To her, so.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely something you can do. It's a higher bill thing to do, but like the post mentioned, she started off. We went to Hawaii for your 50th birthday. The bar has been set, brother.
Yeah.
And the $70 off-brand vacuum is not making. I'm not trying to.
If anything,
I
like
might be insulting this vacuum.
if anything, like you need to match or surpass that bar that was set.
100%. On the 50th, yeah, maybe for a 47th birthday, that was a fine situation. Still got to take her out to lunch.
Yeah.
And you should do more gifts, in my opinion. But
Yeah, you can't just get the vacuum cleaner and that's it.
Maybe he's like not a big. I mean, like me personally, I'm not a big birthday person. Like I will celebrate other people's birthdays.
Yeah.
Because I enjoy celebrating
Yeah.
other people. But like personally, I don't really care that much about my own birthday.
I'm the exact same way.
And like, I mean, this year, like I said, like I'm turning 30. And last year, my wife Nikki turned 30, and we went to Banff for her birthday. And we like went
Big ass motherfuckers.
Yeah, big ammo. It's a nice little like national like park up
Canada.
in Canada.
Yeah.
So we went with me, her, like a bunch of our family went, a bunch of our friends went with us. We
Yeah.
rented out like this like huge Airbnb and spent like, basically like 5 or 6 days up there with everybody, and it was really fun. And she was like, "Oh, like should we go back up to Banff for your 30th?" And I'm like,
We already went there. I don't like all of that happening for me, kind of thing.
It's like I don't mind if it does, but I also don't think it's necessary.
Yeah.
Like
You like treating the other person.
I'm more happy to treat other people, and I am happy enough. I'm happy as a clam just staying home, having a nice dinner, and just like enjoying that for my 30th.
I think I've worked every one of my birthdays that I could. Not when I was like 8, but like in my adult life, I've worked. I've never taken the day off. I know there's people who do. I know there's people who celebrate birthday weeks. They take the whole week off and do stuff. But
I should start doing that.
no, I don't. I like going out, spending time with my family, my parents, or just like close family, Jenny, that kind of thing, and then that being the end of it, and that's fine. I certainly don't need a big thing, and my mom loves to embarrass me, like loves to do things. So I recent times no, but like when I was like 21, like 16, like those kind of things. Yeah, there were events that I was just like, stop,
Stop, don't do it.
Yeah, but no, I it's not really my thing.
I think
you got more, John.
No, I was just looking at the comments.
Oh, okay.
In past years, at least, so for all of my siblings' birthdays, so for people that know, I have 3 siblings, and what has happened has seemed to have become a trend, is that the older sibling in line next to the sibling's birthday will make a presentation of sorts for their birthday. So when Gigi, the youngest sister, turned 18, my other younger sister, Jessie, made a presentation of like her throughout the years getting to 18. It was like kind of funny. There was like a bunch of little bits in there and like really creative.
Gigi's already 18.
Yes, I think she's turning 19 soon.
Oh my god.
You're old, dude.
January. I call her my baby sister, but she's no longer baby.
No, that's 12 years. That's baby.
She's still baby. She's still baby. But yeah, like she did this thing and it was really sweet and nice. And Gigi's like a big crier. She will cry at the littlest things. So of course she like cried for the whole time. It was really funny. And then when my sister Jessie had her birthday this last year, my brother Junior made a presentation for her birthday. And it was like sort of in the same vein where it was like goofy fun. He made it like an accolades, like a work, like you're in the workplace and like here's like the things you did over the years. Like, congratulations, like you're getting a raise, like a raise of being older 1 year. And
That's a cool, sweet, unique thing.
Right.
You guys did.
And he like wanted to make it like more of his thing. So he had all of us buy costumes. So we were all dressed up in like inflatable random ass. I was like the inflatable frog, and like Nikki had on like the pink shark, like left shark costume. And the goal was like if she laughed at all during the presentation, she had to drink. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, she got a little fucked up.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
and then so now it's like when my brother's birthday comes up, I'm thinking I'm gonna see about doing the same thing maybe, and then I guess it wraps back around. So I guess Gigi has to make one for me at some point if she wants to. No pressure, no pressure.
She will.
She will. I'm making a short out of this and I'm posting it so she sees it. You gotta make one for me. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, that's just when you're saying her age, because I know I
You
mentioned
got
to you
flash
before, it's
banged.
just like when we graduated high school, we had your grad party. I was doing the math, and I was like, she was 6. Like when we were, she was 6. And then like I don't see her often. Like very, I think I'm sure I saw her in between them, but the next major one I remember is seeing her at Nikki's and yours. I was gonna say Nikki's wedding. You're at Nikki's wedding, and she was just. Wah! And now to hear the number behind that is just.
She continues to get older. It's very funny doing like comparisons of like Nikki and seeing pictures that Nikki took of her and Gigi when like we first started dating.
Yeah.
And Gigi's just like this little like 2-tooth toddler, just like and then she's like, boom.
Time is insane.
We've known each other for 16 years. Isn't
Yeah,
that crazy?
I know. We graduated 12 years ago. That's what I.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keeps going.
So not the asshole. Not the asshole.
These comments are very 100% not the asshole.
Yeah.
comments. The top comment is, "I'm so sorry. Do you need bail money?" Which I thought was really
Literally.
funny.
It sounds like it's 17 years, which is shocking to me because it sounds like this dude is putting forward no effort. So
No.
I think the main takeaway from the comments is like, don't get a gift that they might like need to do like basic stuff. Like get a gift that they want.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like
not like a task-based gift.
right.
It's not the gift you need, it's the gift you
And like
want.
giving a woman a vacuum cleaner is kind of tasteless.
And a lot of the comments is like, you need to tell them your honest feelings and probably have a bigger honest conversation about your relationship.
Yeah.
Like this probably isn't the first instance that he's
No.
done something you're unhappy about.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking too. But 17 years married, 53 and 50, like been around.
Yeah.
Some people like start to just coexist with each other though, I feel
Yeah.
like, and maybe they're not that passionate or
That's true. But then when an event like this comes up, you should have the mental fortitude to be like, okay, this is a major thing. Like, I just,
Have some empathy.
yeah. I
Big
just
word
think
of the
effort
day,
was not even
empathy.
there. This is crazy tangent. My dad did text me back.
Oh, he did?
About the lima beans.
Back
pot
to the
pie.
chili?
The
Oh,
lima beans pot pie.
chili rewind.
I said, what else did you put in the lima bean pot pie? He said, I sauteed onions, celery, and carrots and added ham and some garlic. Then I added the butter beans and a can of cream of chicken soup. I cooked the bottom crust about 15 minutes, then dumped it all in there and put the top crust in it and cooked it about 45 minutes. So it was ham, garlic, onions, celery, carrots, butter beans, cream of chicken soup.
I would gobble that shit.
As like in the...
any viewers at home, that's the recipe,
God.
you know?
I would, oh.
And it's like, it doesn't sound bad. And I think ham goes well with butter beans. I think that's a pretty normal... Sometimes people...
Ham and butter beans? Yeah.
Sometimes people put ham in butter beans, I feel like. So
You guys ever see the boxer butter beans?
the
Boxer butter beans?
There was a boxer.
Are you fucking with me right
No,
now?
I'm pretty
I feel
sure.
like you're setting me up for something.
I like how me and Colin both said what at the same time. We were like, boxer.
There was a boxer, and I'm 80% sure his name was Butterbeans. And he was this huge, like, white guy. And he was just fat.
Yeah.
And he existed in the boxing ring by just standing there.
Yeah.
Like, imagine just trying to punch a wall. And,
Right.
like, you can't.
Like just outlasting.
So
his
it's kind of
opponent.
like a war of attrition type
Yeah,
deal, is how
yeah.
you'd win. But yeah,
And his name was Butterbean.
I think so.
Was it plural or was it one?
Maybe just Butterbean.
Yeah.
Like he was just a
Yeah.
a
Multiple
white-
would be a little concerning, I guess.
Yeah. You guys are. I was gonna tell the story. You guys know what white elephants are, right?
Yeah. I have.
No, I've only seen gray ones.
So we did. I don't know. I just,
There we go.
Yeah,
There we go. All right.
So, me and some friends did a white elephant this year for our little gift exchange, and it was done over the New Year's. But I don't know if I sent any of you pictures of that. I don't think so.
I don't know anything about this. Maybe John.
Maybe.
Yeah, just tell a story.
So, this white elephant,
just tell a
and
story.
this is like a group of us that are like. Some of them are movie buffs. Some of them are. We all have like general, like sort of similar interests, but like in general, I think people just wanted weird shit, and I think that definitely came through in a lot of the gifts that went around. So one of the gifts that got opened was a sack of russet potatoes and the trilogy series of Lord of the Rings. Very solid gift. Somebody
that's good.
made a entire wood sign, like wood like carved sign that just said 6-7 on it. That one was pretty peak.
6-7 stopped being cool so long ago. Everybody's still saying it.
We're it's cool to us now.
It's cool to
'Cause
us
we're in that next age group, so we can joke with it ironically.
Yeah.
So that's why it's cool.
Somebody else. So this is like group of people that are in similar Discord. So there's a bunch of like random like stickers of each of us like in our Discord.
From the Discords,
Yeah,
Discord
and
stickers.
somebody took the stickers and made fridge magnets out of the stickers as one of
That's
them.
great.
So
though.
that
That's
that
great.
one's pretty cool. But there's like 3 of them that's like me.
Yeah, yeah.
Like somebody's gonna have my face on their fridge. And I decided because I was like, me and Nikki are white elephant, but we were like already in like 2 other white elephants. So we'd already like kind of done a lot of our shopping and we were like, oh shit, we have to do this one too. What can we do? And we were kind of just like, should we just re-gift something in the house? Like we have so much stuff.
Be a little naughty.
We could, be a little naughty, be a little creative. And I have about a year ago, I bought a bonsai tree. A little bonsai tree.
I remember when you bought this bonsai.
The story of you buying it is also pretty funny. We're driving down the road to the next town over to go catch a movie, I think. And we passed a guy on the side of the road selling bonsai trees. And JJ...
And we're all individually in our cars, by the way. Like, we're one after the other.
And JJ's car was right behind mine. And we go around a turn or something, and I just happen to look behind me, and he's not there. And I'm like, I must have got stopped at the light or something.
Well, and he was with us for like a mile. After we passed Bonsai Guy.
So we all get into the parking lot of the place, and he's like 10 minutes later than us. And we're like, JJ, like, what happened? And he was just like, I had to stop for a bonsai tree. I turned around, I stopped there, and the guy was packing up, but then he looked at me and he was just like, yes. and he sold me a bonsai tree.
JJ had passed it and like had a whole discussion with it. Like, do I go get the bonsai? I need to get the bonsai. And then turned around and stopped and like had a life-altering moment.
You just had a real like Asian heritage moment.
And the guy was so nice.
Yeah.
He was cool. And he basically just had this like old, like banged up minivan filled with bonsais that he's just been somehow keeping alive. And he sells them based on like years. So like the 1-year-old ones he sells for $10. The 2-year-old ones he sells for $20. And I was like, that's fair. That's fair. I bought a 4-year-old one because I was like, this is really gorgeous, really pretty. And it seems like it's pretty hardy. It's been alive for 4 years. He was like, yeah, just like water it every once in a while. And like you can leave it outside in the sun sometimes. I said, oh, okay, sometimes. So it's like a dog. You take it for a walk.
Not all the time.
Not all the time. So I take it home. And the first thing I do is I put it outside.
Yep.
I was
Never
like,
think of it again.
I was like, this bad boy needs some sun. I put him out there. And I was good about trying to not leave him out there for too long, for about a week. And then he started getting brown, and he got a little browner, he got a little browner.
It's 4 years old, mind you.
browner.
Like a week is tops what I got at me.
It didn't live. I'm pretty sure this bonsai did not live with me for longer than 2 weeks before it died. Like fully dead, unrevivable.
It was like, oh, hell no.
And from then on, I just kind of kept it and left it in the outdoors for the last year or so. And over the course of that year, it basically like calcified into like the corpse of a bonsai tree, to the point where like it would like stab me if I poked it because it was so sharp.
Yeah.
But it would also like if you shook it too hard, it would just like fall apart. So I took that and I put it in a box. and I put another box on top of it so nothing would crush it. And I wrote a bunch of signs all over it that said, "Do not shake." And then I brought that to my white elephant and I gave it away. So
A shitty dead bonsai tree.
this is the culmination of the story. And it was such a fucking hit. It got stolen 3 different times.
Crazy.
Got locked down finally by somebody. Everybody wanted that goddamn bonsai because I curated it in my backyard for a year.
By doing nothing, by letting it die.
By letting it die and it didn't die.
I wonder if you could regrow it.
No.
It's so far gone.
If that tree could come back to life, I would be amazed. That's like an act of God bringing
I
that tree
don't
back to
know
life.
enough of the science of bonsai to say.
It's basically just a tree that has been stunted to become short, and then it's just small. But I killed it.
Clip it.
That's what they tell you to do.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, should I buy the clipping shears? As I look over to it and it's like brown and dead, and I'm like, it's the fucking SpongeBob guy. He's like, every morning I wake up and I break my bones. I climb out of bed. My knees are made of glass. But yeah, so that was my recent white elephant experience. You gonna give any weird gifts recently? I know you said you like giving weird gifts.
I do. I did a white elephant this year, and it was a corporate white elephant. So I really wanted to get weird with it, like so badly. So in the past, for previous Christmas, Jenny's sister had given her a pair of socks with her sister's face on them, all over them, and she's like, like it's like
I like that.
a funny thing. So I was like, that could be kind of funny. Socks are practical, and it would have my face on it. And
Somebody gets to step on you all day.
yeah, I was very self-absorbed. I am, and so I was like, no, that's not enough me. So I was like, I'm going to try and get an AI to produce a 80s. What are they called? Like I don't want to say this. A glamour shot. An 80s glamour shot. Have you seen those before?
Yeah.
So like, I'm
like
just
the old Dwayne the Rock Johnson photo type thing.
Yeah. And so I was like, I'll put a picture of me in, do a glamour shot, frame it, wrap it. That's my gift for the white elephant.
Mhm.
I thought it was a stellar gift. And I talked to a couple of my coworkers and they were like, don't do that. I was like, with this group of people, probably wouldn't go over very well. So I got a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
It
The
got
typical.
stolen a few times. And that
Damn.
was the end of it. It was, yeah. I got a mini fridge that was holographic and had Stitch on it from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
very nice.
Jenny loves Lilo and Stitch, so I gave it to her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that. And then as far as just weird gifts, I don't want to say always, because I don't know that I've literally done it every year, but I give John a weird shirt. Like that's just like a normal thing that I do. And so I don't know if it was last year or the year before, the one that was like protons have mass. I didn't know they were Catholic, and it's got a crazy design on it. Like a hand that looks like
They're good game night shirts with the boys.
I was like, I don't think I've ever seen you wear that shirt.
I don't think I'm wearing it out in public.
And this is an accompaniment to other gifts. Like I don't just give him a shitty shirt.
Here's a
every year.
bad shirt you can't wear out ever unless you want to be stared at.
So this year I got him, if you've ever played on the Super Nintendo Donkey Kong Country, I don't know if he's in 1 or 2, but Funky Kong Surfing. And it's like the actual like PNG from the SNES. So it's kind of blurry. And he's like, yeah. And he's like in this pose and it just says like Surf Nintendo or something like that. And I was like, this is sick. So
It is a sick.
I got him that one, but then I got him other practical things. And then I think if I go to my Christmas little notes thing,
Ooh.
I did get, so Jenny's sister is, she likes like interior design. She likes constantly changing out the furniture and the accessories and stuff she has in her home. So I usually try and get her some cool little knickknack. Like one year I got her, it's a framed picture for her bathroom, and it's a balloon animal dog, and it's got a little like water balloon by his butt. It's like it pooped out a water balloon. It's all balloon. Yeah, it was great. So this year, she loves llamas, and I've gotten her llama related gifts before. And I was in World Market, and I saw a basket in the shape of a llama, and it was not small. It was like this big, and I was like, that's it. That's what I got.
That's the one.
And I was still looking for other gifts for other people, so I was like continuing to shop through the store. It was busy. It was like a week and a half before Christmas, 2 weeks before Christmas. So it was
Crazy
full.
season.
And I'm like walking around shopping for things, and I'm like, I have so many things in my hand. I'm like, man, I really need to go get a basket or something. And so I walk up towards the front, and I'm about to go get a basket, and the guy's like, excuse me, and he's like leaving. And he has this big shit-eating grin on his face, and he's holding the basket llama and leaving. And I'm like, no! And so I hightail it to the back of the store. Luckily, there was a second basket llama behind the first one. And I get the basket llama, and yeah, it's got like a top to it where like the hump of the llama is, and you would take that out, and there's like a hole, so you can put stuff in the basket.
Llamas have humps?
I don't think so. I'm just using it for reference.
Thinking of a camel.
And then it has a hole in it, so like, and she likes plants, so I was like, well, she could put a planter in here, and then the top, the lid has a hole in it, so like she could put it in there if she wanted to. But so that was a cool one that I got, and then
I like that one. A little llama basket.
Yeah, my dad has chickens, so I got him a lot of chicken-related items. Like I got him a hat that said like I think it just said Chicken Dad or Chicken Chief or something like that. I got him an automated coop door. Chicken coop.
It's like an automated cat door.
Sounds like some Minecraft Stardew Valley stuff going on.
But yeah, I don't think that. I think I try to cater gifts to be specific to people, but I didn't. The weird stuff would have just been the shirt for John and then the basket llama.
John, do you ever give weird gifts? I don't know if John's a classy guy. He tends to give classy gifts.
First of all, I'm not a very good gift giver. I acknowledge that. Collin outdoes me every year.
I outdo everyone.
It annoys me.
You're not just the first. So
generally, I would just prefer to give someone like a bottle of whiskey and like be done.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's been nearly every gift you've given me was either a bottle of whiskey or a cigar.
Some of my friends,
though, like a bottle of whiskey every year is fine. Yeah.
Some of our friends, like AJ, like I know I can just get him a vinyl every year.
Yeah,
like
he'll be happy.
Like so like I've locked that in. Like,
you did give me a vinyl for Christmas this year, and I was like, oh man, this is cool. Like this is different. Like you've never given me a vinyl before.
Which one?
You got me the Earth, Wind, and Fire. Which album is it?
It's the one that has Shining Star on it. I don't know the exact name though.
Disturbia.
No,
that's Muse.
That's wrong.
Well, JJ, if you like that one,
I did like that one.
I'll keep getting some vinyl.
Maybe you can get some Molly Hatchet next year, dude.
Perhaps.
Oh, Molly Hatchet.
Or some Diana Ross.
Yeah, Diana Ross.
I just thought of, I do have one more weird gift giving that I've done before. Well, actually two. I'll quick fire these though. So for last year, there's like similar friend group, smaller subsection of them, but we did
for White Elephant.
For the White Elephant.
Okay.
Yeah, we did another White Elephant last year. And last year, this wasn't White Elephant. It was a Secret Santa. So I got to sign a person, and I usually like to go, if I can, sort of like handmade or like something that I've done myself. So that way it's a little more unique, a little personal.
There's normally like a cost limit anyway, where you don't want to like...
Right.
Like they can't throw it out without some sort of shame.
Yeah, or me haunting them for the rest of the night. So I took, it was one of my friends, and in his like little Secret Santa descriptor of like gifts that they like, it was like, oh, I like to have like to hang weird like decor on my walls. I was like, oh, perfect. So I took, do you remember when we went to the zoo?
I remember this.
We went to the zoo, and I had my camera, and I took a bunch of pictures at one point of this moose. It's this big moose enclosure, and I took a bunch of pictures of this moose that was just taking a whiz. And it was, if you've ever seen a moose take a whiz, just know it takes anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes.
Holy moly.
They piss forever. This dude was going and did not stop.
Was he like stopped, or was he sauntering?
No, he was in pose, right? Like all moosed up, and was just letting the stream go.
Damn.
And I was in there, I was like, oh, this is a sick picture. And I took a bunch, and I was like, man, I'm really glad I caught this moment. I was like, I wonder when it'll stop.
It's creating another Great Lake.
Did you watch it the whole time?
We were there the whole time. By the time we left, he was still pissing. No. To answer your question, no. So I thought that was hilarious. And I had that picture in storage for a while. And I'm putting this in the worst.
Yeah, this is putting my little bat.
I'd love to see JJ's like file organization system. You don't want like photos. Moose peeing. There's the picture.
And I took this photo and I took it into like Photoshop and I put some fancy text over it and something like man's greatest gift is pissing. And then underneath it was like, it was in quotes, and underneath I put Abraham Lincoln or something. And it was in this like nice, like fancy text. And then I went on Amazon and bought a really nice like gold frame for like 20 or $30, which is the limit of the gift.
Yeah.
And then I printed out the photo with my printer at home and then framed it and brought that as our Secret Santa gift. And that one was a hit. So
I like that one.
Yeah, they did like that. I think he still got hung up in his bathroom somewhere. At his
Perfect
house.
bathroom photo right above the toilet.
Yeah.
Perfect bathroom photo.
Jenny saw something recently. It was a canvas of a frog in the like old European style of portrait photo, and it was wearing, I don't know, some weird hat. It was a frog with a weird hat. She was like, "We need that for the centerpiece of the living room," and I'm like, "We don't need that. What do you mean?" But yeah, she wanted to put it up on the mantle in the middle of the living room, and like, not necessarily opposed, but like we don't have enough other decor up.
So that's like the main piece that's there.
That's it.
And everyone that walks in is kind of like,
Oh.
oh man. All right. Well, we are at the end of our
You said you had two
time.
stories.
Did I fire off my second story?
You can find the second story next time.
Yeah, good segue, John. Let's go.
We won't talk about it next time. We'll completely
no, we're gonna forget about it.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Well, we'll save it for a different episode way down the line when we come back to next year's Christmas, if we're still doing this by then, which we will be.
We will be.
We have 300 episodes we need.
We have 300 episodes.
John's got to get a girlfriend at episode 182.
Yeah. No, I'm proposing to my girlfriend in episode 182.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll have one before then.
I think we're pushing out episodes pretty quickly. Actually, you might want to hurry up, John.
I know.
Pretty good.
We're going pretty quick.
Yeah. All right. Well, you can always find us at our socials, Net Negative NN on YouTube or Net Negative on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, or Spotify. All those things where you can find us. We post funny things there sometimes, so subscribe. Would appreciate that if you would, because we don't got many of those yet. So if you could, that'd be really cool.
Please subscribe to
Please
us.
subscribe.
I wouldn't after this.
Please.
You could, if you are subscribed, unsubscribe.
Oh, don't tell them that. Oh, they're all gonna subscribe. We're gonna lose their subscribers. Yeah. Anyways, we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Adios. Bye. Bye.